Hello everyone, welcome again in a new video on our channel. In this video I'm going to talk about the new update of Fair Value Gap EA Pro, the v1.8, what does it contain as the features and how you can use it. So stay tuned. Meanwhile, I'm counting on you to subscribe to our channel, like our video and hit the bell button so you can receive the notification from our end. In this first section of the video, we're going to talk about a little bit the reorganization of the inputs in Fair Value Gap EA Pro. So what you're going to notice first is that you have basically the entry settings that are split into two groups. You have entry settings and Fair Value Gap settings. We're going to talk about each group at a later stage. You have also the exit settings that are now split in two. So you have position exit settings and you have order exit settings. Let us talk first about the new entry settings. So in new entry settings, you're gonna notice that you have three different type of entries. So you can use the current market structure, which was part of previous versions. You can use the higher time frame market structure, and you can basically select if you want to trade with a trend or counter trend. I'm gonna give an example just after. And you have the use trend filter. This is the same parameter that exists in previous version and was called use trend market structure. I rename it to use trend filter to be more familiar and to be more straight to the point. Let us talk a little bit about the use higher time frame market structure. You have, as I said, two options: a trade with the trend and trade counter trend. You can specify the time frame of this market structure, of the higher time frame market structure, and you can specify the depth of the zigzag indicator that is taken into consideration to create this market structure. So for example, if I'm trading on a 5-minute charts and I want really to take only trades with the market structure, as you can see here, we have low, high, higher low, higher high, and so on. So this market structure is bullish, and we can just trade with the trend. So as soon as we have here a market structure shift or change of character, from this point and moving forward, the EA will be taking only buy position. And when a market structure shift happens in the opposite direction, so let's say here we'll have a market structure shift to the downtrend, well, the EA we're gonna start only take downtrend trades. You can also use this filter to counter a trend. For example, if it is bullish and you want to really counter a trend, you're gonna benefit from those counter trend lags to take trades at the 5-minute. The next important updates in the entry settings is this fair value gap settings that are now in a group. And one of the major upgrade is you can enter previously on the extremity of the fair gap on the middle, and now you have a third option. You can enter basically on the MSS price within a fair value gap. So if you want MSS or Josh, and basically it's the breaker block. So we're gonna take an example to show you how this is going on. So here, for example, we are trading US tag on the 5-minute, and I'm taking the window between 17 and 18. I have market structure because I need market structure so I can trade the MSS, and we'll see how that trade will be took. Let me slow down. Basically, we're entering the kill zone trade. Till now, we don't have neither a fair value gap, neither a market structure or break off structure in place. And here you start to have market structure. I have break off structure. We have a fair value gap, so we have just the order that is here. The order is triggered, and let me forward it. And here is an example. So you have a break-off structure or an MSS inside a fair value gap. So if it's a confluence, if it is the case, an order is set. Now we have talked about the entry settings. Let me talk a little bit quickly about the exit settings. Exit settings are now in two groups. So you have the positions and the orders. Both are the same. I'm gonna just explain the position and same apply to the orders. So you have basically the hour of closing any open position, and you have two new parameters, which is closing opposite position on MSS. So let's say you are trading 5 minutes, you are in a buy position and you have a market structure that is bearish, you can simply close this position that is open. And the same, you can, for example, use the close position on the high time frame MSS. So let's say you have a high time frame on the 4 hours, for example, in place, and you are trading the 5 minutes. If the higher time frame is now bearish, your buy position will be closed, and vice versa. The same apply for orders. All the orders that are in the opposite to the MSS or the high MSS will be deleted. And the last setting that I'm going to talk about today is a new way to do trading stop. In previous versions, we have a step trading stop and a standard trading stop. We have added a candle trading stop on it. When choosing this, you can basically define the step and candle. And let's say we have set it to 5. This means if we are in a buy position, the stop loss will trade on the lowest of the last 5 candles. If we are in a sell position, the stop loss will trade on the high of the last 5 candles. Let us take an example. I'm taking the same trade that I demonstrated earlier, so on US stack. So here I have a break structure and a fair value gap, and I have my trade that is set. My trade is took, and now I'm gonna just track the trade stop. For that, I'm gonna just show you a little bit the journals, the different messages that will appear. Till now, my stop loss is not triggered, and here you have the first time your trading stop is done. My trigger is hit, and if you can notice, the stop loss is on the lowest of the last 5 candles. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. This is the lowest, and if you continue, it's gonna always trade to the lowest of the last 5 candles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this is the lowest until it hits. You have all the logs that are also appearing in your logs, so in your journal and your expert tab, so you can also follow the different actions that EA is taking. Our video comes to an end now. Hope those new features that are used in v1.8 will help you to improve your current settings that you are using with Fair Gap EA Pro and help you define new sets for trading the market. Thanks for following us. Don't hesitate to like our video, subscribe to our channel, and hit this bell button so you can receive any new updates. Thanks a lot. Until next time, have safe trading.